Hey, this is Ayosha again. Hey, listener, today's about heart check. Many times people become victims of their own choices and perceptions, yet they find a way to cast others as failures in order to justify their belief that they are the victims. We need to realize that there is so much wickedness in the world, and if a person is not genuinely surrendered to God's ways, allowing their heart to be renewed and transformed by Him, they may eventually become just like the world they criticize. Have you ever had a need but refused to speak up, yet expected a friend, a sibling, or a loved one to know what you needed, simply because you believed they had the capacity to help? We often forget that everyone is carrying their own burdens, and sometimes people need us to be vocal before they can truly understand what we are going through. Has a car ever splashed dirty water on you and later you discovered it was driven by someone you knew? Did you immediately conclude it was intentional without considering that they may not have seen you at all? Or, as a friend listened to your painful story and done nothing afterward, not because they did not care, but perhaps because they lacked the capacity, resources, wisdom, or opportunity to help, even though from the outside it appeared they had enough. Have you ever repeated an unverified story about someone, presenting yourself as their victim without first confirming the facts? In God's eyes, wickedness is not limited to extreme acts. It can be as simple as bearing false witness, neglecting the widow and fatherless, ignoring the truly needy, or judging others unjustly. Now let's consider David. He was a man after God's own heart, greatly loved by God, God's kind of guy. Yet he committed serious wickedness when he took another man's wife and orchestrated the death of her husband. Wow, David may not have seen himself as a wicked man because of a single act, but you know what? God judged the act for what it was. God's judgment was not based on David's self-perception, but on the truth of his actions. Here is my message. Before you conclude that you're always the innocent one and everyone else is at fault, look again. Before you justify your anger with assumptions, half-truths, or unverified conclusions, search your heart again. The person you have condemned may not be guilty of what you think. The story you have believed may not be complete. The hurt you carry may have been caused more by misunderstanding than malice. You see, God is patient, but He is also just. If we refuse to examine our hearts and align ourselves with the truth, there comes a time when He reveals things as they truly are. His judgment may take time, but it will surely come. Therefore, let us be quick to seek understanding, slow to judge, and be humble enough to examine ourselves before accusing others. Thanks for always listening.